What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? And today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the official trailer reveal for Star Wars Outlaws, along with the additional documentary version from the developers for this game. And one thing I will say, I am even more impressed of where this game is going to be going. And I'm really excited to see where this game is going to go in terms of its story, more so it's more on the lines of what the gameplay really is going to reveal. As far as I know, in June of this year, they are going to be releasing a new demo or some gameplay reveal at this year's Ubisoft Forward. And I'm really kind of curious where that's going to, or what it's going to show. And I'm really kind of curious how that gameplay demo is going to look like. But overall, with this trailer, along with the documentary added to this video, this game really looks promising. And for how much I've watched for these two trailers more than once, and it's sad, I would not sad to say, but I would be glad to say that this game definitely looks more promising. And there is one thing I do really kind of want to add here real quick as well. I did watch the trailer along with Reforged Gaming, and he did have some critical points of the way how Kay Vest talks in a certain manner of speaking, much like comparing it to that what Forspoken was able to do, and how that game was not very well implemented, especially when it came to the narration or the voiceover work. But I'm sorry to say this, but I really think that he was being very overly critical. I'm sure he has every right to be critical about it, but to me personally, I have no problems with it. And you see, I have not played Forspoken, and what I will say, I didn't really have much desire to, but I did play the demo, and I was not thoroughly impressed. So, but getting off topic here, because I really want to talk more about the trailer and more about the breakdown, as it were, afterwards, and what this game is really going to pertain in terms of everything as I previously mentioned, because I'm curious about the story. I'm curious of what the how that diversity is going to be like with its open worldness of this game, and being able to traverse through different types of planets. And I think that's where this game is really going to really, I wouldn't say benchmark, but where this game is really going to show in terms of its exploration implementation. And that's one thing I really enjoy about open world games more so, other than Star Wars Outlaws, because this game's not out yet. But what I will say is that I think that this game is going to be, I think it's going to be amazing. Despite the fact, I played a little bit of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and while I do enjoy that game for how much I played it, I still haven't finished it yet, but I need to go back to it and finish that. But I really think what I'm trying to get to is that though with Jedi Survivor and Jedi Fallen Order, those games are canon to the Star Wars universe, because I believe they took place between, even the first one took place, I think it was before the events of Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, if I stand correctly. And I think Jedi Survivor, I'm not exactly sure where that fits into the category of the Star Wars canon, but I do know that it is Star Wars canon to that of the original to that of the not the original trilogy, the new trilogy, the Revenge of the Sith and Attack of the Clones and the Phantom Menace. But so I think that's what's really going to be cool about this game is that I don't know exactly how Star Wars Outlaws is going to be canon to the Star Wars universe, but it'd be very interesting to find out. I really think it's going to really benefit of where this game could go in terms of that canonical feeling to it. And I think that's what's really fascinating. And so one thing I will say when it came to the trailer, other than the breakdown, is that there's going to be a lot of involvement. There's going to be some criminal undergrounds. There's going to be a lot of areas to explore. There will be some stealth missions, I'm sure. I'm really sure that you are able to master certain types of weapons, whether if it's blasters or grenades, and forging your own type of path. And I think that's where this game is really going to be unique from that, much other games like, like Jedi Fallen Order or like Jedi Survivor. And that's where I'm feeling the the idea of where this game's going to go. I really like a game that really knows how to implement itself, not just because of the story, but how you actually forge your own path into a game. And that's one thing I really liked about, I forgot what game it was again, but point being, I really think that this game is really going to do something far unique, and how it's really going to implement a lot of things and bring that into the story, and you know being able to meet interesting NPCs that are going to be vital to the story, and how it's going to really differentiate a chosen path for Kay Vess. And I think that's where this game is really going to shine. And for what I gathered through the trailer, other than through the breakdown, is that this game looks like it's going to be play a little bit like an Uncharted game, or like the Uncharted series. And that's one thing I will say, is that this is the reason why I am thoroughly excited for this game, and interestingly to know where this game is going to go with that type of progression. And I love really good character progression, as long that the story does not stray off from its vital path. But either or, this game will be releasing August 30th of this year. And I'm really surprised, because I actually initially thought that this game was going to be released much later this year, into late quarter 4 of 2024. But I am pleasantly surprised, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm really excited for this game. I'm hoping that this game is going to entail my expectations of being such an iconic and amazing Star Wars game. And I'm hoping to see more of this year's Ubisoft Forward 2024 for Star Wars Outlaws. But anyways, too much further ado, this is Jake from Citizen JV. Thank you for tuning in. Greatly appreciated. Any comments or questions, you know what to do. Put them in the comments. And I'll see you guys later. Have a good week.